mean, I'm really a bad Asian because I'm really bad at math. Okay, I'm just letting you know that right off the bat. But I do know that tithing is just 10%. Now, there are going to be some people who are going to be dogmatic and rigid about it. But I think the point is not an actual number, but it's more about an attitude of sacrifice. And I gave this homily yesterday in New Zealand, because that's where I was, talking about how cheap we are as Catholics. And I think Mother Teresa kind of gave a perfect example. And I met Mother, she's like this big. She's so cute. I want to wear her as a necklace. But that's just a different story altogether. But I look at Mother Teresa, and somebody did ask her, how much should we give? And she gave a great answer. Give till it hurts a little. In other words, generosity, that giving right here, right now, it has to hurt a little. Like when you forgive your spouse for acting like an idiot, you're being generous with mercy. It hurts a little. When you have to show charity to your children crying because they pooped their pants 3 o'clock in the morning, you got to get up and serve that child. That's an act of generosity. It hurts a little. When you have to say, honey, I'm so tired, but fine, I'll show my love for you. That's a sacrifice of generosity. And it hurts a little. So this idea of you're talking about tithing is it can't be quantified by a number, because that's what economists are, that's what makes problems, is that we think that a number is going to solve the world's problems. And it's not. It's an attitude. And that attitude is one that is willing to hurt a little just to give to someone who's hurting more. So hopefully that kind of gives a spiritual way to approach generosity and donations and such. And I'll just be very clear. I mean, I talk about this with Parousia. In America, the Catholic evangelization efforts are a business. In Australia, and this is just my experience, it feels like, this is no insult, this is an observation, feels like the evangelization efforts in Australia and New Zealand are like 40 years behind America's evangelization efforts. And I think it's because there were some very wealthy people who contributed to the furthering of the product of Catholic evangelization tools. And that doesn't happen here because, from what I've been told, people don't like to pay for Catholic things. Because in a way, you're co-sponsored by the government. That's kind of a problem, because then we're just going to simply rely on a codependent mentality, when in fact, faith can't come from them. It has to come from you. So this attitude of generosity will require you to feel your generosity. And will it hurt? Yeah, a little.